Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. The Underground Resistance. Wow. What's up, everybody? It's Duncan, KH Fan here, bringing you guys an album review. I already said the title of the album, and it's in the title up above. I'm here to review the 2013 Peaceville Records release of the Underground Resistance by the legendary black metal band from Norway you all know and love, Darkthrone. Now, they are one of the most well-known black metal bands, as you may know, and they've changed up their style a bit. And this album, you would not expect to be a black album, because this album is completely different from anything they've ever done, really. I mean, I'm not too familiar with their past material. I mean, I've heard Transylvanian Hunger, I own it, and I've heard some bits here and there from each album. And recently, in the last few albums that they've released, they have not released a black metal album. This album, however, wow. This album sounds like it should have came out 30 years ago, back in the early 80s. Because when I listened to this album for the first time, let alone the first track that they've released, which was just a preview track, which was the song Leave No Cross Unturned, it sounded like fucking Merciful Fate and like early Celtic Frost for me. My God, that's all I could freaking think of, mostly just the King Diamond Merciful Fate type stuff, because the beginning of that song has a freaking falsetto scream done by Fenriz. Oh my God, he did it so well. This album, the riffs, the motherfucking riffs, they're so damn fresh, it's not even funny. I mean, the fact that they can pull this sound off 30 years down the line from like the original albums, such as like Melissa from Merciful Fate, and I hear a little bit of Dio in this as well on the first song. Shit, this album is just from front to back just mind blowing, and this last song, Leave No Cross Unturned, is like 13 minutes or more, and when it's done, this is the reaction you basically get. You're just like, oh, I want more, fuck, I want more. That's all you want from this album, because this album is just that fucking good. It's only like 41 minutes long for 6 songs, and it just keeps going and going. Like, you just want more. If this album was released 30 years ago, up to like at the same point as Melissa from Merciful Fate. Sorry, I still sound sick. This came out the same year as Melissa. It would fit in perfectly. It's not even funny how perfect this would fit in from 30 years back, because this sounds like one of those albums. This album took me completely by surprise. I didn't expect this album to be this good, and wow, this for me is definitely a game changer in albums for 2013. I thought it would be another black metal kind of album, but from what I've heard from other people, like Count Blagarth, he said that this was going to be like a completely classic album, like completely classic sounding metal album. And it's really interesting and unique that Darkthrone has been both successful in the black metal genre and just like the regular heavy metal genre, because they've done 2 different styles. Actually, they've done a few others. I mean, they've done death metal, at least on 1 or 2 albums, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know everything about Darkthrone, so I'm not cult enough. This album, from front to back, is already a classic. This is probably going to be up there as some of the best work that Darkthrone has ever done, out of all the stuff I've heard from them. I mean, Transylvanian Hunger is up there for me, because that's the first Darkthrone album I've listened to, and I love it. And it's the only Darkthrone album I own. I plan on getting more, trust me. Yeah, they did a fantastic job with this record. I just wish it was longer, because it's just so damn good. This is possibly a great and big, contender for album of 2013, because honestly, this album's a fucking beast. I'm awaiting a little bit of butthurt from hardcore black metal fans that just fucking say, oh, it's not cult enough, it's not Darkthrone. Fuck you. It is. They can do whatever the fuck they want, and Fenriz would be laughing at your asses right now. If I were to give this album a score, I'd give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. This album is an absolute beast. This actually comes out tomorrow in the States, so around midnight, which is only like an hour or so away by the time this video is uploaded, I'm going to go out and buy it because I'm really wanting this record. I mean, I've heard it a bunch of times now, and I'm just in love with it. So if you guys are a fan of Darkthrone, you'll love this album. Honestly, this band has not released anything bad that I've heard. So, and I will be getting into their back catalog at some point in time when I actually have time. So, I recommend this album to anybody who likes metal in general. So, I'm going to conclude this review. I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out and keep it metal.